This is something I've created.
We did a lot of research to conceive the idea.
We spent months getting it correct.
We hope the industry will take up our idea.
Finally, it is ready and operational.
Just in time for Spinovax! For Spinovax!
For Spinovax! Yeah!
Tired of walking, cycling or driving? How about creating your own personal rapid mode of transport or PRT? Capable of being assembled within 10 man-hours by an experienced DIY user, the PRT is environmentally friendly using a battery as its power source, reducing your carbon footprint. Able to move on slopes or flat terrain, the speed and distance travelled depend on the weight of the rider. A flying vehicle that is fully autonomous. The flying machine can stabilize itself in the air and navigate from one beacon to another using an indoor localization sensor. Conceptualized and put together over 6 months, the vehicle also has an image processing capacity, so color strips can be used to navigate it. Recycling of canned drinks, a fairly difficult task and one that could be messy as well. A better solution, the can crusher, a fully automated system for compacting recycled cans. Able to hold up to 200 cans, it is ideal for food courts or even for public use. Reliable and efficient, the can crusher is the first in Singapore. It goes where no man dares. It seeks out signs of life in disaster areas too dangerous for man to enter. The life seeker, mounted with sensors and microphones, enters a danger zone and scans the area for survivors, releasing sensor balls to pick up signs of life. The signals are then relayed to the rescue operator team, who then commences rescue. A 2-in-1 lavatory fixture for public restrooms. The combined urinal and hand wash faucet in a single unit offers convenience to the user and water and space saver to the provider. Not only can you now pee, but also wash clean at the same time in one unit. The idea was a practical one, a solar-powered golf car. In implementing it, a data logger was set up, tests conducted, and the operational data of the solar golf car collected and analyzed. The aim was to study the performance of the golf car and investigate the impact of solar system applications on the environment and the energy storage on the car. The golf car was then tested under practical conditions. Straw Postman, a slick stereoscopic animation production which saw students tweaking animation elements to project a 3D effect. When implementing their idea, students learned valuable production timeline differences between creating mainstream animation and stereoscopic versions. Straw Postman, a successful blend of storytelling and technology. A Toast of Love is a romantic comedy with a strong Singapore flavor. Students had to conceive and implement their creative ideas on a shoestring budget and within tight deadlines. The outcome? A script generously peppered with Singaporean-sounding lines which went down well with local audiences.
Owen! Do you remember this song? We heard it the first time we met. Gina, I thought about this for a very long time already.
Sit down, this is so embarrassing.
Will you be my 自称 clean wife?
Of course, it's really hard, but
A 2D piece of artwork inspired by an old clock that was taken apart. From the artwork, a series of lines and planes were extracted, which were then composed in 3D models based on the keywords of balance, rhythm, and density. Functions were introduced in the following stages, first in the guise of a lamp, and then infused with architectural functions into a pavilion. Love is unpredictable. The Griffin and Sabine trilogy is a story of unconditional love. This project seeks to create a transporter which will unite the two separated lovers. Deriving its initial idea from a mechanical fan, the transporter inverts and unites two propeller covers as its main body. The transporter is unique in its simplicity. Designed for Griffin, it embodies masculinity and strength in its structure. Current methods to remove toxic heavy metals often involve expensive chemicals. A possible alternative is to use renewable biomass like lemon skin powder to remove toxic metal for wastewater treatment. Besides reducing the cost of water treatment, this method also prevents pipes from clogging, leading to an overall reduction in the generation of toxic sludge. They came up with this unique drink because they wanted to diversify the usage of rice vinegar and edible flowers. Rice vinegar because it has many health-enhancing properties, and edible flowers which are known for their antioxidative activities but are currently only marketed in dried forms. The result, an interesting mix that will go down well with many. A showcase of the potential that Singapore Polytechnic has to offer. Industry partners and companies can collaborate with us to enhance opportunities for students and customers. Our state-of-the-art facilities are available to help bring ideas to reality.
It's been hard work, but I've learned a lot from my 3 years here.
There are so many things I still want to try.
I've learned so much during these 3 years, but there's still many things I want to learn.
I hope industry take us up on our offers. It's time for us to give back to society what we have learned.
To make a difference, to create a legacy.
To create a legacy.
To create a legacy.
A legacy.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am Noor Azhar, your MC for this graduation ceremony. To start off, we will be screening some announcements. There will be videos after the announcements. Do sit back and enjoy the videos as you look back at the 3 years the graduates spent at the Polytechnic. Finally, if you are receiving your diploma, please return to your seats after you have collected your diploma. Please remain seated and avoid moving around or talking during the ceremony. Thank you for your cooperation.
Three years ago, I welcomed you, the class of 2011, to SP during your freshman orientation program, as a group of teenagers fresh out of school. Today, I stand with pride before you as I send you off from SP as a cohort of confident young men and women to a new phase of life, ready to serve with skill. Singapore Polytechnic was founded on the motto, Berkhidmat dengan keahlian, meaning to serve with skill. It captures vividly SP's mission to develop talents in the service of Singapore and to make the world a better place. Towards this end, our commitment to nurture you to be life-ready, work-ready, and world-ready remains at the heart of all we do. In SP, as you probably heard it many times, We encourage you to go MAD, M-A-D. We want you to make a difference. You first made a difference to the community by participating in the Flag Day during the first week of joining SP. If you remember, you collected a record of $170,000 for the President's Challenge. But the act of giving is not a one-way street. For many of you, participating in community service projects has also been an eye-opener, and sometimes it was heart-wrenching. We strive to provide you with as many opportunities as possible to experience a different culture, learn from the best, and to change your perspective of the world. Last year, we sent 2 students for a 10-week internship at the Harvard Medical School's Children's Hospital to open their eyes to the world of research and how the best minds are finding solutions to the world's problems. The spirit of tenacity to excel goes beyond the classroom. Among our graduating cohort, we have many team captains and players from 9 national championship teams in a variety of sports and CCA. They have brought glories to Singapore and SP, and I thank you for your fighting spirit. What I will share with you are snippets from your collective experience. But these stories are also our pride. They serve to remind my colleagues and I about our shared purpose, the reason why we chose to be in SP, to provide the best possible learning experience that will prepare you to be future ready. Singapore Poly can show you the horizon and provide the opportunities, but only you can open the window to a world of possibilities. Finally, dear graduates, wherever you may be, remember we are SP, and remember to serve with skill. We are very proud of you. Thank you.
Being part of the Youth Olympic Games as a young ambassador given by the Singapore National Olympic Council was one that I have never dreamt of getting. Shortly after, SP gave me the privilege to be the last torchbearer in the torch relay of the YOG, of which I lighted the quadrant alongside many ministers and our principal. So this is the route that I took during my run, and what I felt during that run is not something that I can easily put into words. The crowd running with me, the loud cheers that I got made the entire atmosphere very exhilarating. Picture yourself in front of a crowd cheering you on, and you can imagine how surreal that must have felt. And I would like to thank SP for this once-in-a-lifetime experience, which is something that I will never forget.
Hi, we're Suntec City, and this is SD's FYP Graduation Showcase. This is Unreal. There's a game that was done over the course of 10 months with 6 people, and I was the team lead of this game. Unreal is Japanese for fanciful spirit, so this is a game that puts you in the shoes of a ghost instead of a human. Because this game is of an uncommon genre, we've had a few design and direction disputes over the course of development, and as the team leader, I have had to step out of my comfort zone to try and get people thinking in agreement to get this thing going. Overall, I think this is a rewarding experience for me because even though it was stressful, I think I learned a lot of things over the course of these 10 months. I'd like to thank all my lecturers and all my friends who have helped me over the course of these 3 years to make this project possible.
When I was Sec 3, I first chanced upon an article on breakdance which sparked off my interest in dance. So when I came into SP, I'm glad to have the opportunity to join the SP Dance Club and further my passion in dance. For me, the most memorable experience I had in SP Dance was the opportunity to choreograph a piece for Waves, which is the SP annual dance concert. And for this particular piece, we spent many nights racking our brains for ideas for the showcase. Eventually, the concert was a success, and after seeing how well received it was, I felt that my effort was all worth it.
Being in SV, it has given me a lot of opportunities to travel around the world. For example, I was selected to go for the Maritime Experiential Learning Camp, where my friends and I went on board a cruise ship and we sailed to places like Penang and Phuket. And during this entire camp, we had talks and workshops that were both inspiring and motivational. Apart from this, I also participated in different kinds of ice-breaking games, as well as coming up with different kinds of group skits and presentations. And I felt this entire experience very enriching, interesting and fun because I get to bond with my peers as well as gaining leadership skills and cooperative spirit.
One of my memorable experiences that I had in SP was my overseas community service trip that I had in Shanxi, China. The purpose of the trip was to design and build a communal garden for a village. As there were many students from different courses but within our ABE school involved in this project, I was able to make many new friends. And through this whole process, we met up to discuss about design ideas and events that we'll be organising for the villagers. Through this, I also learned the importance of teamwork, and I was able to tap on everybody's expertise and we really bonded well to complete the project. I would like to thank all my lecturers who have helped and guided me in the past 3 years, especially Dr. Chong, who accompanied a group of us to Shanxi for an overseas community service project. He inspires me to use my creativity to help those in need. This brings about great meaning when I design. Thank you, Dr. Chong.
As Vice President of the SP Debating Society, my team and I organised training sessions for fellow debaters, alongside many social gatherings where we tried to spread the debating culture in SP. These contributions led me to being awarded the SP Excellence Award this year. It's something that I am thankful for, and it is an honour to be awarded this accolade by Singapore Polytechnic. My proudest achievement in SP would have to be in 2009, where the SP Debating Society won the Inter-Polytechnic Debating Championships for the first time. I was in the team that clinched the title, and I remember feeling very happy as all our hard work had finally paid off and we had brought glory to SP that year.
I am from SP Ambassadors. We are student ambassadors representing the Polytechnic in various events and offering our assistance throughout the year. Our area of expertise includes ushering and guest relations. One of the most memorable duties which I had taken part in would be the SP graduation ceremony, in which I have been helping out for the past 2 years. I believe it has been very unforgettable because I actually have the chance to see my seniors graduate live in front of me. Recently, my club won the Excellence in Service Award for the 3rd consecutive time. We are a service club and we are doing what we are doing because we love doing it. And awards to me personally is secondary. However, it's still very nice to know that at the end of the day, the school actually recognizes our efforts.
My proudest moment in SP was when I received the Excellence Award during my internship at Jurong Island. The company that I worked at was Petrofac. So this award was based on a 6-week assessment done by the course instructors. And when I received the award, I was very surprised because there were many candidates actually vying for that spot. During the 6-week course at Jurong Island, we had many practicals and tutorials itself. What we learned was how to run the petrochemical plant equipment such as the furnace, distillation column, and heat exchangers. And we also experienced work shift, and the night course was pretty grueling. But fortunately, with my course mates, we managed to survive the whole ordeal.
I was the Vice President for SPBP Mentoring Club during my second year. During my SPBP Mentoring Club days, I was posted to Queenstown Family Service Centre to conduct mentoring sessions. There, the mentoring session is divided into two parts: the tuition section, where we assist the kids in subjects that they are weak in, and for the mentoring section, where we have the time to talk to the kids about their own personal life and to ask them about how their day have been so far. One of the most unforgettable experiences that I ever had was when my mentee came up to me to talk to me about her own personal problems. I felt heartened to know that she could trust me so much and that we have cultivated a close bond between the both of us. I felt happy to lend her a listening ear and to give her my utmost support. I would like to thank Singapore Polytechnic for giving me this opportunity to undergo this whole experience.
Always take pride in everything that you do, and don't give up when you are faced with challenges. Live life to the fullest without any regrets.
Well done in surviving these 3 years, and I would like to leave you with a quote, which is, people in the winner circle don't work harder, they just work smarter, and I wish you all the best.
To all fellow graduates, pursue your passion, follow the path of excellence, and success will chase after you.
You only live once, so work hard, live your dreams, and all the best.
In life, there are bound to be challenges, but always remember that there's never one challenge that you cannot overcome. Always set high goals, persevere, and never ever give up.
Each year, Singapore Polytechnic is proud to honour our top graduates, outstanding individuals who have achieved academic excellence. This year, we pay tribute to the following 7 graduates who have made their mark of distinction with us. What Teng Kai Yuan wanted after achieving stellar results for his GCE O-level examinations was to have an enriching learning journey that would offer experiences beyond the classroom. This former student from Gan Eng Seng School believed SP would give him that edge. 3 years on, he is positive he has indeed made the right choice. Kai Yuan was selected for the SP Outstanding Talent Program, which gave him opportunities to participate in high-level events such as the Temasek Dialogue in 2010. His SP experience also included an internship in Beijing with Pratt and Whitney and a community service trip to Timor-Leste. With a perfect GPA, the top graduate from the Diploma in Aeronautical Engineering is the Lee Kuan Yew Award winner. Today, Kai Yuan continues to be an active volunteer in his Kampong Glam ward and gives tuition to students in physics from his secondary school. Lim Hui Yin made a critical decision to switch to a polytechnic just months before taking her GCE A-level examinations. The former Presbyterian high school student wanted to pursue her dream of becoming a licensed aircraft engineer. She chose a diploma in aerospace electronics at SP and excelled in her studies during the 3 years. This Lee Kuan Yew Award winner counts hard work, discipline, and a little bit of luck as the ingredients for her success. She values the industrial training program experience she had at Longgen Aviation Company in China. Not only was she given the opportunity to practice what she'd learned, she also brushed up her Mandarin along the way. A compassionate person at heart, this avid martial arts enthusiast has volunteered her time in overseas community programs in Cambodia and Indonesia. She plans to return to Cambodia to continue her volunteer work before pursuing her degree in the near future. Sean Lee Teck Brin is proof that one can be equally competent in sports and studies. This Lee Kuan Yew Award winner was so determined to join SP that he applied under the direct polytechnic admission scheme in order to secure a place in his preferred polytechnic and course. His 3 years at SP is filled with memorable highlights, including representing Singapore for the inaugural Youth Olympic Games. He was also the final torchbearer for the journey of the Youth Olympic Flame in the Southwest District. His achievements in SP include winning the SP Sportsman of the Year and the Model Student Award. This top sportsman, who won the IODA Optimist World Sailing Championship back in 2006, believes he can go even further in his sailing career. His dream is to make it for the Olympic Games in London next year. Thomas Lim Ting Wen's active participation in drama projects in his Catholic high school days fueled his passion and love for drama. The winner of the To Chin Chai Gold Medal and top graduate from the Diploma in Applied Drama and Psychology, Thomas's ultimate vision in life is to be an applied drama practitioner working with different communities, especially with youth and marginalized groups. He counts Age, a devised drama performance which he directed and staged with his classmates for Celebrate Drama 2009 as one of his proudest achievements to date. Age, which stands for Hospice, explored different perspectives on sickness and death. In order to add realism and depth to the performance, the students made several visits to the hospice. That dramatic experience, coupled with his attendance at the International Drama Educators Association World Congress in 2010, has inspired Thomas to pursue a degree in drama from one of the leading applied theatre universities globally. For someone who could hardly speak a word of English when he first arrived in Singapore, Lee Yan has come a long way. The former River Valley High School student believes that the word failure should never be a part of his vocabulary. His passion in information technology motivated him to do well and consistently achieve a perfect GPA score for the examinations. For his final year project, Lee Yan decided to develop a mobile learning web application that would help SP students. The application to enable students to retrieve curriculum information readily will soon be implemented in SP. A highlight in Lee Yan's SP career was the opportunity to present to an audience of 500 CEOs and COOs at the Windows 7 launch last year. That is the most magical and memorable moment in his life. Lee Yan is the proud recipient of the Lo Guan On Gold Medal and will pursue a degree in Information Systems under the Kent Ridge Undergraduate Scholarship from NUS. Vicky Lau first started dabbling with the Windows Movie Maker software when she was a student at CHIJ Carlton Convent. That interest sparked her desire to be a part of the creative media industry. Her 3 years at SP's Diploma in Digital Media helped her shed her shy nature and made her more confident. She was president of the SP Videography Club and was selected as one of the pioneer batch of students to participate in the NUS MDA Singapore Hollywood Attachment Program at the University of California in Los Angeles. That experience made Vicky even more determined to pursue academic excellence. Not only has Vicky topped her course, she has also been awarded the Chua Chua Tik Gold Medal. This steely young lady will be pursuing a degree in visual effects at the famed Savannah College of Art and Design under an artistic scholarship. Kang Kok Wei's educational success is a credit to his parents and his special teacher. Although he did poorly for his PSLE, his parents did not reprimand him but encouraged him to try harder. At Hougang Secondary School, a caring teacher guided and motivated him to make a difference in his life. That belief and faith in him spurred him on to excel in his studies. He graduated with a maximum GPA of 4.0 from ITE and chose to come to SP to pursue a diploma in clean energy. Today, Kok Wei is the proud recipient of the Tay Eng Soon Gold Medal, which is awarded to a former ITE student who has excelled in SP. For all the successes Kok Wei has had with his academic career, he has not forgotten to give back to the community. He gave free weekly tuition to students at the Clementi Student Services Center for 3 years and was president of the Rotaract Club. Kok Wei's story is an inspiration to many and an encouragement to never give up. These top graduates have done Singapore Polytechnic proud, and their stories will serve to inspire others to achieve academic greatness. We wish them the very best in their future endeavours.
Ladies and gentlemen, the graduation ceremony will begin shortly. Please switch off your handphones or put them on silent mode if you haven't done so. We have arranged for official photographers to take photos of all the graduates receiving their diplomas today. So there's no need for us to come to the front to take photographs during the ceremony. I will be inviting you to stand when the academic procession enters and leaves the convention hall. Lastly, dear graduates, please ensure that you have your admission ticket and identity card with you before joining the queue to receive the scroll box on stage. You will be issued with a card log-on ID and password as you leave the stage. Please keep the card as you will need it to place your order for your photos. Thank you. You guys are looking quite good today. I know some of you up there, congratulations. A round of applause for all of you up there, congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Our guest speaker, Mr. Neil Johnson, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to the 51st graduation ceremony of the Singapore Polytechnic. At this fourth session, we will be presenting diplomas and other awards to graduates from the SP Design School and the School of Electrical and Electronic Engineering. Our guest speaker this afternoon is Mr. Neil Johnson, Chief Executive Officer of the DDB Group Singapore. Mr. Johnson has been creating marketing communications for almost 25 years. He stumbled onto it by chance and has never formally been trained for that craft. In 1987, armed with a Bachelor of Science in Mathematics and an MBA, he started his career at JWT India as a junior client business manager. After 3 years, he felt that the creative part of the business was where the fun would be. He made the career switch and has never looked back since. Mr. Johnson has been with the DDB Group Singapore for 13 years, overseeing the creative output of some of the brightest creative people in the region. During his time with DDB, it has become one of the most awarded agency groups in the region and #1 in Singapore. Mr. Johnson's work has been recognized at the One Show in New York, the D&AD in London, at the Cannes Lions, the Effie's, and Spikes Asia. It is now my pleasure to invite Mr. Neil Johnson to deliver the graduation address. Mr. Johnson, please.
Mr. Tan Hang Cheong, Principal Singapore Polytechnic, distinguished guests, parents and graduates of the Design School and the School of Electrical and Electronic Engineering, ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon to you all. When I was asked by Singapore Poly to give this speech, I wasn't told that there would be so many people. Nor did I realize I'd have to wear a suit. Most of the time I wear jeans and t-shirt. It was only after I accepted that I learned that it was time to be serious. And so it should be, because I'm not just giving a speech to you, I'm here for the very serious honor of welcoming an exciting, hungry, new infusion of talent to my world of work. But now that the serious part is over, it's time for me to say hi. To the whole new generation of graduates of Singapore Polytechnic, let me welcome you, on behalf of all the companies out there, to a new world and a new life. Let me hear you say hi to them all too. Can I hear you all say hi? Hi. A little louder. Come on, guys. Hi. All right, better. Now, I know just what you guys are thinking. I'm supposed to know what you think, in advertising. And here's what it is. Yeah, that's what you all are thinking. You all are thinking, who is this old guy, this old dude with a whole lot of gray hair? The answer is simple. You'll be working with me or someone like me in the not too distant future. The design guys and the advertising guys, definitely. And the engineering people will be working with someone who is something like me. Because 25 years ago, I was really very much like you. I was you. The only difference is that today I'm older, I'm wiser, I think, and I have more friends at work, but that's about all. And with that, I think I'd like to actually introduce you to two of my oldest friends at work. I call them Crumple and Chuck. Because whether you know it or not, this is the two people who've been with me right from the day I started. And they're there with me every single day. And in the beginning, I didn't really notice them. But when I think about it now, I realize that they help me get better every day with lessons in real life that I hope that I can pass on to you very, very briefly today. All in all, they've taught me 5 very simple lessons. The first lesson is be hungry to keep learning. You all think that your learning days are over because you all are graduating from Singapore Polytechnic. Actually, that's not true. I have learned over the past 25 years that I have learned more in real life than I ever learned in school. The school created the sort of platform I needed, but I needed to actually stay hungry and keep learning, and you guys will have to do that as well. Ultimately, the world out there is going to be your university, and it's going to be real life. Everyone is going to be your teacher, whether it's the simplest person making a sale for you, or a customer, or a engineer who's expecting a certain design specification, whatever it is. He is going to be your very real teacher. He's going to teach you more lessons than you ever learned before. And finally, life, real life, will be your exam. And this is the exam you're going to have to pass, and you're going to have to pass it every day. I always thought that, life in school was really, really hard. I had to do all these exams, etc. And I've realized that actually it's a lot harder when you have a real client sitting opposite the table and asking you to deliver something by 7 a.m. tomorrow morning because it has to be presented at 10 o'clock and the ad has to run day after tomorrow. And I'm sure that goes for just about any discipline we're in, whether it's computer engineering or whether it's aerospace engineering, or even whether it's advertising or whether it's design. The second lesson, and this is something which a lot of very young people, and me included, when I used to be very young, I didn't want to copy anybody. I wanted to be original. I wanted to be myself. I wanted to do everything that I was really good at doing, and I wanted to show the world, which is fine. But you must realize that you must accept and learn to work with people who are more experienced than you are going to be. And while they may not know everything that you know about all the techniques and all about the textbooks and the latest methods, but they will have something that you can learn from, that is experience. So learn to find those people and those companies that have the experience. Work for those companies and those brands and those teams that can actually teach you something, because you're going to keep learning. The second thing is, don't stop at where they are, beat them. I expect my young teams to be better than I am. I want them to go out there, learn from me, and then go beyond what I have gone. When I started off, I was in press, advertising, and TV. Today, press and TV are a very small part of advertising. Today, it's all online. Today, it's all mobile. Today, it's all the iPad, etc. So you've got to go beyond. You're the next generation. You should be able to take us beyond and sort of retire us. I want someone to take my job from me. And ultimately, when you get there, you will find yourself. Don't look too hard for yourself. You'll find yourself. But ride on the shoulders and on the wind of people who are more experienced in an organization that can teach you. The third lesson, I find all of us take life very seriously, and it is serious. But don't be so serious as you're not willing to make mistakes. Be silly enough to go out there and make some mistakes. It's the mistakes that you make, like the mistake I made today of sort of accepting to speak to you without realizing there will be 1,000 people. I need to wear a jacket and maybe make a fool of myself. Because doing what's never been done has risks. You'll probably recognize the names over there. That Isaac Newton, Charles Darwin, Thomas Edison, and Albert Einstein were all considered to be failures, and they were silly. They made mistakes. But ultimately, look where they landed up. So doing what's never been done has risk. Be prepared to take that risk. Otherwise, you're going to end up doing stuff that has already been done. Do it their way. If a client tells you or somebody tells you this is how you got to do it, your boss tells you, do it his way or do it her way, and then go out and do it your way and do it better. All right? And maybe you're wrong, maybe they're wrong, but ultimately you will learn from that. And so what if people laugh at you? That's going to happen. It's okay. It's better they laugh at you rather than you sort of always wish I had tried it that way. It would have been a lot better. So don't ever sort of sit back and kind of say that I wish I had tried it. It doesn't matter if people laugh at you. be ready to enjoy working with other people. A lot of people I've come across are very good working on their own. They're sort of great at the product, great at the process. But when it comes to dealing with other people and learning from them and working with them, they have a problem. Don't. Enjoy it. Enjoy working with other people, because ultimately one day when you're a manager, or you're a senior manager, or you're the boss of your company, you're going to have to work with thousands of people who maybe don't quite agree with you, don't quite understand you, don't quite look at things the way you do, and you're going to have to learn to manage them. So learn to enjoy working with people. It's very, very important. For a couple of reasons. One of them is nobody makes it to the top alone. And you're not there to just be there. You're there to get to the top. And to get to the top, you have to be willing to accept the fact that you will not get there on your own. There will be people who will help you get there. Being nice attracts opportunity. It's a very simple thing in a company. If there are 3 or 4 creative teams, or there are 3 or 4 teams that can do my job for me, I feel that I'd rather work with the guys who are nice, who are pleasant, who I can have a cup of coffee with or have a beer in the evening with. So if you're always frowning, if you're always angry, if you're always off-putting, people don't want to work with you. And I think it's very, very important for you to understand that beyond the technical competencies and skills, you have to be nice to work with. The motto of our company is you have to be talented and nice. If you're talented but not nice, we're not going to hire you. If you're nice but not talented, we also won't hire you. So you have to be nice and talented. And 30 years is a very long, long, long time. Or so it seems. It'll actually go like that. But if you don't enjoy the people you're working with, you're going to waste 30 long years, and that'll be a real pity. So enjoy it. And the last and final lesson that Crumple and Chuck have taught me is be brave. Push yourself each and every day. And when I say push yourself, I mean some of the simple things. Quite often I'll get somebody who'll come and tell me, hey, Neil, we've got these guys, they're really overworked and, they've got too much stuff happening. And I look at them and I say, no, they're not. Because I come into the office at 7:30 in the morning and I leave at 7:30 in the evening. And guess what? They're not here. So they can't be pushing themselves. Now, I don't want slaves in the company. But you have to be willing to go beyond 9 to 5. Today's jobs and whether you're at home or whether you're at work or whether you're on a mobile phone at the bus stop, you can actually be thinking about what you're doing. Go beyond the 9 to 5. I know it's not the politically correct thing to say, but if you love your work, it'll become part of your life and you'll really enjoy it a lot more. Get out of your comfort zone. Do a couple of things that you would not normally do. Get out of it, because you generally find that it's only when you get out of your comfort zone that you actually connect things that people don't normally connect together. And I think there's some great examples. Of course, the cliched example of Steve Jobs of Apple, who's sort of known for connecting things that people don't connect together because he always gets out of his comfort zone. One of the great things about the man is he will actually kill a product before people are sick and tired of it. He will actually kill it. He gets out of his comfort zone and produces a whole new product when the old one was good enough. Get out of your comfort zone. Don't stay there. And the truth is, you will never be perfect. None of us will ever be perfect. But you can have a lot of fun getting there. I've got a boss who used to tell me that good is the enemy of great. That is, if all you aim for is good, you will never ever be great. And I always used to argue with him that great is the enemy of good. People try and be great, and actually they don't even get to good sometimes because they miss the deadline, they miss the product specs, they do something or the other. So just be good and you will ultimately be great. With that, I've taken up my 20 minutes, I think, this afternoon. So I would like to thank you all. And I would like to thank everyone at Singapore Polytechnic for having brought this whole new generation of young, fresh talent that we're going to get. Thank you very much, and welcome to my world, or our world. It's going to be your world now. Thank you.
What a beautiful speech. Thank you once again, Mr. Johnson. Another round of applause for Mr. Johnson. Beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now begin the presentation of diplomas to the graduates. This afternoon, we will be presenting diplomas and other awards to 221 graduates from the SP Design School and 270 graduates from the School of Electrical and Electronic Engineering. May I now call upon the Director of the SP Design School, Mr. Faris Akbar Hajamaidin, to present the diplomas. Mr. Faris, please. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates for the Diploma in Creative Media Design.
Go Siu Mei Delia. Liu Shilei. Nor Amanina binti Zaini. Alicia Tan Mingyu. Amelia Natasha binti Ramli. Ang Hui Chen Charmaine. Cheong Wen Yi Justin. Chiu Li Juan. Chiu Zhihao Benjamin. Camelia Umira binti Kamsani. Hong Shihui. Lai Simin Cheryl. Li Jieling Jesselyn. Li Jinghao Gareth. Li Wei Hian Shannon. Lim Yi Huan. Lim Ka. Lim Kian Liang Glenn. Lim Pei Chi. Lim Shi En Chesa. Lim Yiling. Lu Pei Yi. Melanie Tan Xue Hui. Nicole Cheong Jia Qi. Nur Shahida binti Selamat. Ong Aying Rachel. Ong Wen Bin. Hang Ki Mi. Hang Shuhui Catherine. Ran Ligan, Samantha Kerr Shin Min, Sarah Ho Shi Ning, Sito Sin Sheena Lee Han Ling, Tan Chun Yong, Tan Zewei Eugene, He Tia Pei Jane, Tok Leng Fei, Vancia Li Tia Lei, Wee Shi Ing, Yang Yuping Nicolette, Yo Xiu Yun, Zhuo Shiya, Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates for the Diploma in Games Design and Development. Deng Kai Xiang, Chai Kun Lin, Cheliono Janadi Tejo, Daryl Bong Ait Tong, Fan Yen Xian, Felicia Shi Yu Chen, Gan Yu Jia, Go Jinwei Sean, Han Xiang Ding Louis, Ignatius Wong Chu Guo, Jason Huang Zeshen, Kam Chen Ning Wesley, Kenneth Ko Chi Seong, Ko Kiet Hao Moses, Kwok Pei Wen, Li Yifan, Lee Ian Kenneth, Liu Jie, Lo Tian Qi, Ma Yuxuan, Ng Chin Wen Laris, Hang Tun Chiang, Ho Chun Kiet, Sean Lo Xian Feng, Tan Mei Jing, Tan Yong Chun Daryl, Tang Hao Lee Christopher, To Jian Xing Adonis, Wang Hong, Wee Win Bong, Wong Wei Chuan Alvin, Wong Yuping, Xiao Wenjun Moses, Yuan Qian Wai, Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates for the Diploma in Interior Design. Ho Ke-yan, Lo Pei-ying, Maureen Peng Yi-wen, Muhammad Aminuddin bin Muhammad Ayub, Swa Ka-yong James, Abdul Hafiz bin Jafari, Amalina binti Azmi, Ao Mantie, Azfar Rizan binti Abdul Halim, Balion Putratama, Chen Tianru Jolene, Chen Shufei, Chu Qinjie, Chia Waiting Valerie, Fan Hui Yun, Geraldine Neo Shirley, Gu Xiaoyu, Hamida binti Othman, He Yun, Heng Ike Feng Adeline, Jiang Dan Ni, Kathleen Luk Yi, Kevin Kwa Kai Ying, Ko Chia Fang, Kao Pei Shan, Lai Ting Fang, Liao Quang Hui Henry, Lie Junwei, Lim Bishan, Lo Yenjung, Lo Jiahui, Mastura binti Muhammad Sa'ad, Muhammad Ashraf bin Abdul Malik, Nazira binti Azaruddin, Eng Rui Fen, Nor Azmira binti Abu Bakar, Nor Fariha binti Ahmad Rifai, Nor Hidayat bin Zulkifli, Nor Huda binti Rafi, Nor Shireen binti Shaikh Maidin, O Shan Tzu, Ong Chun En, Hua Jiamin, Hua Sok Ling Karen, Queenie Jen Gamboa Magalzo, Rezel Shane Jerome, Siti Hawa binti Muhammad Siddiq, Siti Nur Yasmin binti Roslan, Su En Yi Jeremy, Sharifa Munira binti Syed Hamid El Sagaf, Tan Gek Shan, Tan Swan Lin, Tan Tiao Yolanda, Tan Yu Xuan, Te Yu Xuan, Teng Lok Ling, Chiu Yen Min Eleanor, Wang Lan, Wee Keng Bun, Wong Ning Ning Ashler, Xu Wenqiang, Yang Zhongwei Alvin, Yap Yi Liang, Yo Kai Ling, Zuhaira binti Muhammad Arif, Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates for the Diploma in Experience and Product Design. Law Wing Ling, Nur Hidayat bin Kamal, Ang Jun Kiet, Ang Xiu Hui Veronica, Chi Cheng Wen, Chua Bailey Cheryl, Fu Heng Tong, Iris Tay Sin Yi, Ko Chi Hong Benjamin, Kwek Tia Ying Bethlin, Li Ching Bi, Li Yi Tian, Lim Chie Sin Kira, Lu Zheng Pei, Muhammad Isa Abdullah bin Muhammad Suhaimi, Muhammad Shafiq B. Azmat, Muhammad Yusri bin Muhammad Rasib, Muhammad Rafi bin Ramlan, Muhammad Nurul Islam bin Jumat, Nazrul Hakim bin Yaqub, Niu Yenling, Nur Adli bin Abdul Muttalib, Nur Ainina binti Nur Muhammad, Nurul Hanisa binti Muhammad Rauz, Ong Pei Ying, Rendra Hyrule, Serene Yip Rui Ling, Sim Xiu Teng, Sun Wei Jie, Tan Ming Jun, Tang Yisin Sarah Dominic, Teo Siu Hun, Tok Pei Ni, Wu Bun Siu, Yi Xuan Hao, Zhang Chuping Randy,
Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the list of graduates from the SP Design School. Thank you, Mr. Faris. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now present diplomas to the graduates from the School of Electrical and Electronic Engineering. May I now call upon Mr. Ng Wing Lam, Director of the School of Electrical and Electronic Engineering, to present the diplomas. Mr. Ng, please. The graduates.
Leong Wei Heng Nigel,
The graduates for the diploma in computer engineering.
Lim Hui Hui, Liu Hao Miao, Wesley Jinga, Xu Qianwen, Zhong Huimei, Ang Junhui Ron, Ang Yuyong, Anton Ting Guanlin, Ong Ye Tu, Cha Yijie Daryl, Chong Tingyuan, Chen Maoyuan, Chia Chaorong, Chia Hongting, Qin Junjie, Chu Tinghui, Chua Kun Li, Chua Wen-shen Ferris, Colin Tan Ban Ho, Chong Jian Liang, Daniel Isan bin Razali, Amelita, Phung Kit Kee, Garvin Go Junder, Gary Chan Han Lin, Gerald Tan Chi Wei, Go Yong Kui Richard, Go Zhi Hao, Su Zhewei, Huang Zhibin, Ishak bin Haron, Gerald Sim Junhui, Jason Lim Chin Sien, Jerome Sung Chen Sien, Jonathan Ang Wan Cheng, KP Kathigayan, Kaneshwaran Narayasamy, Kelvin Go Dongchan, Kit Ying Hao, Ko Chongshan Maxime, Ko Sing Huat, Ko Tian Hao, Ho Chun Kiet, Zhuo Suelin, Law Boating Eric, Li Jiatian, Li Menghui, Li Mingxian, Li Xinyong, Lim Chi-yong, Lim Hao-wei, Lim Chun-long, Liu Wan-lei, Lok Seng-seong, Liu Pao-yi, Lu Quan-ting, Lu Zhengrong Isaac, Melvin Chua Tierren, Muhammad Shaifuddin bin Ismail, Muhammad Azfar Karim, Muhammad Zulaizat bin Muhammad Amin, Muhammad Shah bin Muhammad Essa, Muhammad Haider bin Rahman, Muhammad Muzamil bin Asad, Muhammad Noor Adli bin Abdul Zukor, Muhammad Shahir bin Muhammad Suhaimi, Eng Shushan, Eng Yushan, Nur Aisha binti Muhammad Azman, Nur Hidayu binti Muhammad Noor, Ong Hao Yi, Ong Zong Da, Pio Mong Mong, Ho Siu Yong Jacqueline, Ho Yong Beng Joey, Ravin Muthu Kumar, Sean Yi Hao Ren, Song Yong Kai Aloysius, Shamul Aziz bin Muhammad Mursalin, Said Idrus bin Said Saleh, Tan Chi Chin, Tan Jun Hong, Tan Kok Rong, Tan Lai Wei, Tan Zi Hui, Tan Xiao Ting, Tang Keng Yen Daniel, Tang Zheng Li Austin, Tay Hao Fong, Tay Jin Ting Cedric, Tay Ming Hui, Teo Chong Kiet Edmund, Teo Gim Chiu Philip, Teo Kai Chuan, Tamarai Chelvan Mayapan, Thor Zin Koko, To Kien Tat Bernard, Sai Xian Min, Vincent Chan Chun Lok, Wee Lian Yun, Wen Ti Yi, Wilson Ho Wei Sien, Wu Ying Ying, Yadana Tin, Yen Yen, Yap Lik Wee, Yao Song Jun, Ladies and gentlemen, the graduates for the post-diploma courses: Ong Ong, Ong Ong, Ai Min Zo, Batmashan Balakrisman, Karupia Palanisamy, Mani Raji, Mongso Turin Ong, Muhammad Hairul Sham bin Haron, Myo Ming Ong, Nine Win Tui Tui Mong, Raja Batha Saravanan, Ramasamy Balasubramaniam, Sakarapani Babu, Saw Ta War, Sheikh Muhyiddin Muhammad Rafi, Shunmuga Value, Sakti Value, Thangaraj Kumaraval, Tet Tan, Thiagarajan Senthamits Selvan, Vivek Anandan Thirunavu Karasu, Zo Uong, AKM Mohsin Muhammad Muhyiddin, Ong Min Oo, Hafiz Muhammad Hafizo, Raman Mola Muhammad Gias UM, Jaya Prakasam Ramarathinam, Kamrul Hassan Sultan Mia, Kyang Ming Oo, Kin Mong Luin, Kulasekaran Selvam, Luin Koko U, Mong Bon Min, Muhammad Abdul Suko, Muhammad Shaiful Alam, Muhammad Abul Hasnat Ashadul, Muhammad Gias Udin Abu S, Muhammad Musharraf Hussein Muhammad Hussein Ali, Muhammad Muzamil Hok Saka, Muhammad Abdul Qudus Saab, Muhammad Zain Alam, Muhammad Mizanur Rahman, Mio Ming U, Mio Win Lai, Sajal Saka Subesh Saka, Solarajan Rajesh Kumar, Su Kinjor, Then So, Thu Rain Lin, Wuna Ong, Go Yung Chuan, Go Jok Swan, Go Jok Tin, Tan Bi Hui,
Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the list of graduates from the School of Electrical and Electronic Engineering. Thank you, Mr. Ang. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now present the prizes. May I invite Ms. Constance N., Chairman of the SP Design School Advisory Committee, to present the following prizes. Ms. N., please. The Black Design Prize, Evelyn Chua Yin Shan. The Art Friend Prize, Wong Yu Ting. From the Diploma in Games Design and Development course, the Art Friend Prize, Muhammad Fahmi bin Muhammad Razak. From the Diploma in Interior Design course, the Art Friend Prize, Sarah Hui Shi Yuan. From the Diploma in Experience and Product Design course, the Art Friend Prize, Nick Halim Shah bin Muhammad. From the Diploma in Computer Engineering course, receiving the Motorola prizes are Amonchai Ratna Takul Wipawan and Lim Chen Ming. the Singapore Telecommunications Prize, Kui Jun Hao. Receiving the Hewlett-Packard prizes are Ng Chek Yong, Owen Sia, and Tan Tek Lee. That concludes the presentation of prizes. Thank you, Ms. Ann. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now present medals to our top graduates for excelling in their courses of study. May I invite Mr. Neil Johnson, Chief Executive Officer of the DDB Group Singapore, to present the prizes. Mr. Johnson, please. From the Diploma in Creative Media Design course, the Design School Silver Medal is awarded to Celine Lok Ying Ling. The Asylum Gold Medal is awarded to Susanna Teo Wei Shan. From the Diploma in Games Design and Development course, the Design School Silver Medal is awarded to Lee Jing Han. The Design School Gold Medal is awarded to Terence Pek Wee Kit. From the Diploma in Interior Design course, the Constant Design Silver Medal is awarded to Wu Rong. The Kumpulan Architect Gold Medal is awarded to Tan Siang Ling. From the Diploma in Experience and Product Design course, the Del Monte Silver Medal is awarded to Nur Aziza binti Abdullah. The Design School Gold Medal is awarded to Yu Jing Yuan. From the Diploma in Computer Engineering course, the IBM Silver Medal is awarded to Kelvin Koo Kwok Yao. The Cisco Systems Gold Medal and the Hewlett-Packard prizes are awarded to A. Saravanan. From the Advanced Diploma in Process Control and Instrumentation course, the Singapore Polytechnic Graduates Guild Gold Medal is awarded to Sandar Leng. From the Advanced Diploma in Power Systems Engineering, the Singapore Polytechnic Graduates Guild Gold Medal is awarded to Nguyen Chan Thang Nang. That concludes the presentation of top medals. Thank you, Mr. Johnson. Ladies and gentlemen, giving the valedictory speech this afternoon is Charmaine Ang Hui Chen, a graduate of the diploma course in Creative Media Design. May I now call upon Charmaine to deliver the farewell address on behalf of the new graduates. Charmaine, please.
A very good afternoon to our guest speaker, Mr. Neil Johnson, Chief Creative Officer, DDB Group, Singapore, members of the Board of Governors, Principal, Mr. Tan Han Cheong, fellow graduates, ladies and gentlemen. In my early years as a student, it seemed like there was already a formula to life. You get into a good school, obtain a recognized degree, and land that high-paying job. Yes, money, it seems, is the most important thing in this world. Because without money, where can you go? What can you do? But if this was true, why do we have this nagging feeling that tells us this isn't it? Perhaps simply, it is only with the heart that one can see clearly. What's essential is invisible to the eye. It was when I started my studies in Singapore Polytechnic that I knew for sure I've made the right decision to listen to my heart. I wanted to explore my passion for creativity, and SP has given me the opportunity to do so. There is a story of a wise man who saw a young man throwing starfish into the ocean. So he asked the young man, "Why are you throwing starfish into the ocean? You can't possibly save them all." At this, the young man bent down, picked up yet another starfish, and threw it in. As it met the water, he said, "It makes a difference to that one." Standing here today, I'm glad I didn't become a shriveled starfish, thanks to my family and the lecturers and support staff of School of Design. Thank you for your guidance and support all these 3 years. All of us here, I believe, we share similar experiences. Some of us may not see things as clearly. Maybe it was not about chasing a dream. Others came here chasing a promise that did not quite work out. Whatever the decision to come to SP, I believe that the lessons we've learned here can still be applied elsewhere, for we have emerged more confident and ready for the challenges ahead of us. Here in SP, our lecturers did not simply equip us with the tools of the trade. They have exposed us to the essential processes behind every communication and design solution. We have gained invaluable exposure we otherwise might not have experienced if we had taken that conventional route of a pre-university education. We are now ready for the industry, and we are more confident of what we will do up there. As I reflect on my last 3 years in SP, I realize my most memorable moments are those with my friends. From sleeping under the stars in Bintan, in our first overseas study trip together, to all the moments we have to work late through the night to finish our assignments. These are memories I'm sure we'll remember years after we leave school. We might one day return to find that SP has changed, or that our teachers and mentors are no longer here. But it comforts me to know that our shared memories can still be savored again and again in our mind. To my friends, you know who you are. Thank you all for making my 3 years so memorable. Before I leave, I would like to share with you the words of Albert Einstein. While logic can take you from A to B, imagination can take you everywhere. So don't lose that wonderful gift of imagination. Fellow graduates, in these 3 years, we have tested and stretched our limits. We have learned to persist in the face of pressure and self-doubt, And now we've graduated, I'm sure you will agree, it's all been worth it. Congratulations, class of 2011.
Well, thank you, Charmaine. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduation ceremony is now adjourned. May I invite all to stand? The procession groups will now leave the convention hall. Thank you. Thank you for your patience. Please join us for the tea reception at the plaza outside the convention center. May I also invite parents and guests to leave the convention center first. Once again, thank you and have a good day.